Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in New Orleans. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And we met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
On second down, it's shot. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 Tiger.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That deep for Olave. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. Take it in, back at his own 12.
Mike Hughes on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
First down, right back to Robinson. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That one pulled in by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It's going to be third. They need one. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The give running right with Kamara. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the gun, it's Shuck. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, eh? Check go.
Chuck. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Saints.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He'll start at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Matthew Bergeron, fellow Syracuse alum. Guilty that time? The play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That one taken in by London.
Penix's pass complete to Drake London. An 8-yard gain brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Penix on third down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Kamara, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Samuel Womack. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now shut. That is downfield to the tight end pitch. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
32 yards.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air is Shuck. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready? Watch 41, watch 41. Hey, here we go.
On the give, this is Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hawk 7, 19 Lion, 79 Bronco. Check go.
Now Shuck on third down. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Saints have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
So when you're rushing the passer, you've got to contain him in the pocket. It's not only just about you getting your sack, but it's about rushing as a unit. All of a sudden, you lose the integrity of the contain, and you end up turning it into a big play for your opponent.
Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
On first down, it's Penix. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, Makes a great break on the ball. And if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
He was taken
A
down
loss was
behind the
definitely
line of
not
scrimmage.
something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here now, second down and goal.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing is shot. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now third.
There was
and
no
goal.
hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. To throw is shot. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Number 7, Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. And the lefty panics on first down. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. To throw is Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A gain there of 17.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Again, it's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Penix going to throw again. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons 7. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. Check go.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game.
And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
At the 40-yard line.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their lineman out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and 11.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Throwing again. Shot. He's got his man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense comes up with a big... turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. And so much for... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it is shut. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19.
To the air again is shut. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. They swing this one out to White, and he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run with White. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. A second effort, and he is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will extend this third quarter lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. To throw again, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, He just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Mooney in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Danny Stutzman taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And he'll take it on in. Great London. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
On 1st down, check. On quick throw right side. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And the Saints.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he's into the end zone. Kentre Miller, touchdown 6. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Second down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Penix. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. And in motion is Brown. On third down, Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.